He just said keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like simple. Just keep going. And that's for everybody, man. You know, you're going to have your, especially with being a producer, man, you're going to have your ups and downs because it goes slow, it goes fast. But you just got to keep pushing, keep going, keep believing, keep working hard, man. And don't take shortcuts. And, man, just see how far you can push yourself and see how far you can go.
1, 2, yeah. Come on. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yes, sir, you are tuned in. This is for the SB1200, ASR 10s and NPC heroes. This is for the crate digging, loop getting, sound manipulators, the Fruity Loop reasoning machine innovators that pump the bass and frequently freak the kick in a stand till it slaps in your speakers. The sound providers that make sure the song is tight. Shout out to the producers, beats grinding live. Shout out to the producers, Beats Grinding Life.
Welcome to the Beats Grinding Life podcast with your host, Siren, a weekly interview podcast with inspiring music producers, where every week you will learn from a different music producer how to potentially take your music career to the next level.
What's up, Beat Grinders? This is your host, Siren Beats, here with another episode of Beats Grinding Life, and today we got with us Smitti Boi.
Thanks for having me, brother.
Smitti Boi is a music producer and engineer that specializes in hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. He is based out of Atlanta, Georgia. You may have heard some of his work with artists like Cee-Lo Green, Boosie Badazz, B.O.B, Curren, Project Pat, Slicc Pulla, Nick Grand, and many, many more. Yo, what's up, Smitty? How you doing, man?
Man, I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed. Thanks for having me, brother.
Man, thanks for coming on the show, man. It's a blessing to have somebody of your stature up on here, man.
And I appreciate it, brother.
No doubt, man. Well, I read a brief intro of you, man. If you want to expand on that intro and let the Beat Grinders know a little more about yourself, man, that'd be great.
Yeah, man. I mean, you pretty much said it all, man. You know, I work with Scotty ATL, Curren, Tone Trump, T.Ill Dude, Tracy T, Boosie, B.O.B, Cee-Lo Green. Man, a whole bunch of people, man. A whole bunch of people.
Dope,
probably
man.
Forgot people.
Dope, man. Well, you're well seasoned, man. A veteran producer, man, putting in that work. That's what's up.
Yep.
Okay, man. Well, like I said, man, you're well seasoned. You're experienced in this game, but I know that you started off with nothing at one point, man. So I want to know, man. We ask every producer this in the beginning of the show. How did you get into music production? What made you want to become a producer?
Man, the crazy thing is, man, it was like 03, man. I always wanted to make beats, but I didn't know how. You know what I'm saying? Like where to start. And I ended up going to a family member house, and they had that PlayStation. I can't remember the name of it, but everybody had it. It was like the MTV.
Was it Beat Generator?
Yeah, the Beat Generator or whatever,
Yeah.
man. It kind of went from there, and then one of my homies introduced me to FL Studio. You know what I'm saying? It was FL Studio ever since then.
Dope. Okay, that's what's up, man. All right, man. So was your first piece of equipment or software, was it FL Studio or was it that generator? What was the first thing that you had in your possession?
The first thing I actually ever bought though was it was a Roland DR202 drum machine. That was the first thing I ever invested in. So I used to use that with a Casio keyboard because I was a big fan of 3 6 Mafia, you know what I'm saying? So I used to always try to imitate their beats or whatever. So that's all I had was a DR202 and a Casio keyboard.
Dope.
You know.
Okay. Yeah. It got the job done for a minute, huh?
Say that again.
Said it got the job done for a minute, huh?
Yeah. It was dope, man. Like I said, I was still learning, you know what I'm saying? And then that's after that, right? That's right after that. That's when I got introduced to the FL Studio because I couldn't afford no MPC, man. MPC was like $2,000. You know what I'm saying? I was like 17, 16. So yeah.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Well, besides 3 6 Mafia, who were some producers that inspired you when you were coming up and you were just starting to make beats?
Man, I was a big Neptune fan. Bink, Kanye, Just Blaze, a huge Drummer Boy fan, DJ Toomp. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I love 3 6 Mafia still to this day. You know what I'm saying? You kind of hear those inspirations in my music. You know what I'm saying? If you listen to it, you can hear it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's who I grew up on right there.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Well-rounded variety of producers right there. Even though a lot of them are Southern based, but they all have different styles of music as well.
Right.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Well, here at Beats Grinding Life, man, we're all about the happy story. We're here to praise you and everything that you're doing because you're a producer that's on fire right now, man. But, man, unfortunately, the whole interview can't go like this, man. We have to talk about the setbacks, the hard times, the times that made you want to cry while you were in the industry. And so right now, man, we want to know what major setback have you had or failure that you had in your career that you were able to bounce back from, so that way maybe we can learn from them and we can dodge some of those obstacles on our journey to greatness.
Man, I think the biggest thing, man, I think every producer probably went through this at least one time, man, which is having a whole bunch of beats on a hard drive that crashed or a laptop. You know what I'm saying? So I had that happen before. A million beats on there, hundreds of beats, and on my laptop, and it crashed. I lost everything, you know what I'm saying? But which was cool, you know what I'm saying? Because I came back, I cooked up a lot more, learned a lot more, and that was pretty much it, man. But I worked through it. It wasn't no biggie. Now right. I got about a good 6,000 to 7,000 beats in the vault right now. So it's
damn, bounce back strong, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that happened to me, man. Lost everything. I had projects that I was working on, lost everything, and it's the toughest part is having to tell people, hey, man, everything we worked on is gone.
Yeah, man. So now I got it in Dropbox, man. I got about 3 or 4 hard. I don't play about the beats, man. I back up these twice a week. You know what I'm saying? I can't afford that to happen now.
I hear that, man. That's what's up, man. Well, there's a lesson and blessing in every setback, man, and it seems like you've definitely embraced that, and like you said, you bounce back even harder and stronger, man. So that's definitely what's up. Okay. Sure. Well, thanks for sharing that, man. I hate to bring you back to that moment, man, but like I said, man, we always got to go back to those hard times, man, and definitely for us new producers, man, we can always learn from that. So
yeah, man, back your stuff up, man. Back your stuff.
Don't
everything, man. Don't play about it, man. Just back it up.
Okay. Do you have recommended hard drives or anything that you recommend for producers?
Not really. Like I said, it's so much more stuff out there now. Like you got the iCloud drive, you got the Dropbox, you got you know what I'm saying? It's just different. Whatever hard drive you choose, I mean, whatever you can afford at the time or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I said, I got mine on Dropbox, and I keep my beats on there as well, because sometimes I might not have a hard drive on me, and somebody be like, oh man, can you play some beats? I can at least just log on to Dropbox and be like, boom, here we go. You know what I'm saying?
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. All right, man. Well, we touched on some hard times, man. Now it's time to bounce back to the other side of the tracks, to the other side of the coin, man. What do you consider the best time or the crowning achievement in your career thus far?
Right now, man, I'm gonna say working with Cee-Lo Green, man. That's a mogul, man. You know what I'm saying? He been in the game. He done did so much for the music business in itself. You know what I'm saying? So to have a relationship with him, I never would have thought, you know what I'm saying? So that's actually one of the milestones right now, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully there's more to come, but to work with such a legend, man, is a blessing.
That's dope, man. That's dope. Yeah, I know for myself, just seeing Cee-Lo come up, man, when I was in high school and on, man, him starting off with B.O.B and then having his own solo career, and his career transforming from being a rapper singer to a singer. I mean, like you said, he's an icon, man. I'm sure that meant a lot to you, especially you coming up in Georgia, man.
Man, definitely. You know what I'm saying? We always listen to, B.O.B, man, and as I said, it's legends, man. Not everybody can say they work with Cee-Lo Green. Not everybody can say that.
Right. Okay. That's dope, man. That's dope. Thanks for sharing that, man.
Definitely.
Was there a time, was there, how can I say this? Should I even ask this question? Was there like a moment where you were just in shock? Like, were you in the studio with him and you're like, man, I can't believe I'm here with Cee-Lo, or?
Yeah, man. What's crazy? We had just linked up last weekend, and I was telling him, man, I was on a music high, man. Like, it was crazy, being in the studio with him and have him knocking out songs to my beats, you know what I'm saying? And man, I remember getting back home from the studio that night, the session or whatever, like 3 a.m, man, and I didn't sleep literally for 2 days, bro. Like I couldn't believe it, you know what I'm saying? Because it was like a musical high, like, you know what I'm saying? And watch him work so fast, but everything is just, you know what I'm saying? Like it was crazy, man. So yeah, man, that was probably my only starstruck moment. It was just like, man, I can't believe I'm here with Cee-Lo Green, and he asking me questions, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey Smitty, how you get that 808 to sound like that? I'm like, man, Cee-Lo Green asking me,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it was crazy, man. But it was definitely a great experience, and it's great to have a relationship with, you know, like I said, a legend like that. So it's pretty dope.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Good for you, man. All right, man. Well, here at Beats Grinding Life, man, some of us are newcomers, some of us are seasoned producers, man. But either way, we're all striving for greatness. And it looks like you're doing the same. You're on the path there, man, if you're not already there. So we want to know, man, what do you do in a typical day? So that way we can set our day up like yours and set our days up for greatness.
Man, you know, every day is different. Usually at night, because you know I might have a session at night, or like, usually the sessions are at night anyway. But usually for me, man, it's just get up. I get up pretty early, man, like 7, man. I go to the gym for about an hour, come back, I meditate. You know what I'm saying? Take my shower, then I start with check my emails, and I start with the beats. And I'm cooking up from about probably like 10 o'clock to about 4:30 in the afternoon. You know, and then I give myself a break because more likely I got a session at night, and then I hit the session from like 9 to whenever. Same thing every day. You know what I'm saying? And of course on the weekends, I kind of, especially Sundays, man, I don't really do much. Try to spend time with my family. You know what I'm saying? My kids or whatever. And that's pretty much it, man. You know, simple life, nothing crazy.
Right. Okay. Well, that's what's up, man. Well, thanks for sharing that. I want to know, what does working out and meditation do for you? I mean, does that help you along with your day? Do you feel a difference if you miss out, or?
Definitely from a creative point of view, just, you know, I'm big on positivity and energy, man. So, you know, so it definitely helps out. You know what I'm saying? It kind of clears your mind and just kind of gets you more focused on, you know, what you're doing. So that's why I think it's important to try to just, you know, like for me anyway, to work out and, you know, and try to meditate, man. Just keep that positive energy, and it'll show in your music. To me, it does. Okay. So, yeah.
That's what's up, Beat Grinders. I hope you guys are taking notes on that. You know, Smitty is definitely dropping dimes on ways that you can improve your day. And so, yeah, well, thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, man. Well, this portion of the interview I like to call In the Studio. I wish I could be there with you making beats. All the other beat grinders listening, they all wish that they could be there making beats with you, but we know that's impossible right now. But the next best thing is this portion of the interview, man, where we get to ask questions about what you do in the studio. So, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm with it.
Okay, man. What do you do when you first start crafting beats? Do you have a set ritual, or is it just whatever comes to you?
It's funny. You just asked me because I just posted online about that. Usually, man, before I even start, I usually listen to some old music, man. I like to listen to like Bobby Womack, you know, and some. I love David Ruffin, Willie Hutch. So I listen to that, man, and just vibe out. You know what I'm saying, for like a good 10 minutes, and that's it, man. And then I go through some samples because I love the samples. So I go through some samples. And I just start from there, man, and start chopping records or whatever comes to mind at the time.
Dope. Okay. Yeah. What's a not so secret weapon that you got in there?
Right now, just push. I want to. Yeah, man. I switched over from FL. I was on FL for like 10 years, man, and people trying to get me on my homie Tech Beats, man, tried to get me on Ableton for a while to push or whatever. And I was like, nah, man, I'm good. I don't want to do it. You know, I'm FL gang, you know, whatever. Being stubborn, you know what I'm saying? And my homie Black Metaphor came to my house or whatever, and he showed me the push or whatever, man. I was like, man, what? You know what I'm saying? The stuff you can do on there, man. So I went and bought one like the next day, man. So right now, that's kind of my secret, but not too secret. You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't think I ever go to anything else right now, man. It's my baby right here. Okay. Well, 2 things from that, man. I want to say Tech probably didn't only influence you. He probably influenced a whole bunch of people, because I saw him give a lesson on Ableton Push at I think it was A3C. So yeah. That was the same time, man. He had me come to like a private event, and I was like, yeah, this is cool, man, but I'm FL game, man. You know, I felt, but yeah, you know, but I switched over, man. They got me. Right. Okay. And another thing, man, Black Metaphor, he's on the push now. I thought he was on the MPC. Yeah, man. You know, Black know everything, man. Which is, you know, you should, man, as a producer, man, try to learn everything. But yeah, he was on the MPC, man, and got on that push, man. Wow. And, yeah, man, all the homies, man, we all get on the push, man. It's if you ain't got no push, you might want to get one. That's all I can say. You know, I mean, just doing these interviews, man, I'm hearing more and more people say that, man. You're not the first one. I'm sure you won't be the last, man. So that's crazy, man. Yeah, man. They need to go ahead and give me like a sponsorship or something, man. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Okay, man. Well, besides the push, man, what all do you have in your studio? What equipment or software are you using right now to make beats?
I mean, that's it. I ain't got nothing crazy. Just the push. Like I said, my different VSTs. I got my MIDI keyboard or whatever. So nothing too crazy, man. I got my people that come over if they want to play some bass on some stuff, or I need some live saxophone or any other instruments like that. But nothing crazy, man. Not no crazy setup, man.
Okay. You got the instruments in your studio?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, usually they'll bring them, or I go to the studio and we'll do it from there.
Okay. I got you. That's what's up, man. Well, I thought I saw on your website a reel-to-reel tape deck.
Oh yeah. That's my homeboy, good friend of mine, Armand Jackson studio.
Nice.
Salem Tom Studios, man. It's really dope vibe, man. If you're in Atlanta, man, hit up Armand Jackson at Salem Tom's. Dope studio, great vibe, real hip hop-ish, you know what I'm saying? So he got like a lot of old vintage equipment in there, you know what I'm saying? And
nice.
Best quality, probably the best quality. I'm gonna say it is the best quality studio in Atlanta. And it's very private. So, but that was his spot. Yeah, that was his spot.
Dope. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, man. Well, this portion of the interview I like to call In the Mix. I'm going to spit some questions to you pretty fast, and I want you to spit them back to me just as fast as rapid fire. But if you need to take your time, please do, man. I don't want you to rush too much. I want well thought out answers.
Okay.
Okay, man. Do you prefer using samples or making beats without samples?
Samples.
Okay. What's your opinion on selling and leasing beats online?
I think leasing beats is kind of corny, but at the same time, you got to do what you got to do to make the money. You know what I'm saying? I say keep yourself exclusive. And I don't really agree with the leasing beats.
Dope. Okay. Plug-in that every producer should have in their arsenal.
Contact.
Nice. Do you have a book that you think every producer should read?
Yes. The Beat Game by Digga.
Dope. Okay. That's what's up. And Beat Grinders, if you haven't read that book and if you need that book, I'll have the link on the website. So,
yeah, awesome book.
Yes, it is. It is. Is there an internet resource that you use that you think every producer could benefit from? And that's a website or either a mobile app?
Nah, I mean, just any social media, Instagram,
nice.
And then Twitter, so you can reach out to these artists to try to give them, your beats or whatever. So, yeah.
Dope. Okay. I want you to imagine that you're at Mount Rushmore, and for some reason they took all the presidents' faces off of there, and they decided that they're going to put up 4 faces of producers. They gave you the job of putting the 4 producers on there. Who's it going to be?
Man, Swizz Beats, Just Blaze, Pharrell, Dr. Dre, and I'm gonna say Kanye.
Okay, that's what's up. I like that mix.
I don't want to add them all. We be here all day.
Yeah, right. I know that's right. That's what's up. That's a good mix right there. Okay, I want you to stay in this imaginative mode. I want you to imagine that you just came out of the studio and you had the best session of your life. Perfect studio session. And who's coming out of there with you is one artist, one producer that co-produced with you, one engineer, and one random person. Who are those 4 people going to be?
Man, artist, Jay-Z. Jay-Z. You said engineer. That's a good one, man. I'm gonna say my homie Armand Jackson, man, because he got the cleanest mix. So if you're gonna do some Jay-Z vocals, they got to be clean. You said another producer.
Yep.
I'm gonna say Bink, man. I'm gonna say Bink. Say Bink. And what was the other one? Was it
random person?
Random person. Man, damn, man, you got me with this one. Just a random person. I would say Kanye.
Okay.
Because I'm like, they both work with Jay. Maybe they can give me some tips, while I'm in there or something. So, yeah.
Damn, fam, that does sound like a perfect session, man. I mean, because there's 3 producers in there, really. You, Bink, and Kanye. And man, damn, okay. That's what's up, man. And I can only imagine your sound mixed with theirs, man.
That's what I'm saying. So I feel like that'll make sense. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We can make the record, yeah.
Oh, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Does Amon make beats too?
Yeah, he make beats too, man. So that's what I'm saying. See, I gotta think smart, man. I gotta have everybody in there. So yeah.
Okay.
He makes the beats too.
That's what's up, man. All right, man. Well, what's your favorite song that you ever produced?
The stuff I got with Cee-Lo is unreleased, but I'm gonna say right now it'd be the Drug Lord Couture by Nick Grant. Off the Return of the Cool album. So when you listen to that later, man, you just hit me up, let me know what you think, you know what I'm saying? But
definitely.
Yeah, that was produced by myself and Lil C, also known as C Gutter. He produced I think She Liked Me for Rick Ross and Shoulder Lean and stuff like that. So yeah. Okay. But that's one of my favorite records right now.
Man, that's what's up. Well, I can't wait to hear it, man. I can't wait to see what you did up on there. And Beat Grinders, you guys do the same thing, man. Nick Grant, go check it out. And yeah. All right, man. Well, what's an album besides one that you worked on that you recommend every producer listen to, and why?
Man, I'm gonna say right now, Rick Ross, Rather You Than Me. And the reason I'm gonna say that too, because the music is just so beautiful, man. It's so soulful, and all my producer homies is on there, so I gotta support them. You know what I'm saying? So like they all made it. You know what I'm saying? Right. So hopefully y'all will hear me on the next one. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what I would say, man. You gotta listen to the Ross album. Okay,
new Rick Ross album. That's what's up. All right, if you woke up tomorrow and you lost everything that you had except for your knowledge and $1,000, what would you do in the next week to restart your career?
Man, I would keep doing what I'm doing, man. I'd be networking, man. I'd be out here getting all these shows and you know what you call it, with artists perform these what you call it, the
not beat battles, but just,
beat, man, all of that, man, beat battles. You know what I'm saying, and just trying to network, man, because you know your network make your net worth,
right?
You know, and so that's what I would do and continue doing. You know what I'm saying? If I lost everything tomorrow,
damn,
because it ain't nothing like relationships. You know what I'm saying? Relationships can put money in your pocket.
That's good advice right there, man. Because I mean, most of the people when they answer this question, the first thing that they say is what they're gonna buy, and you went to networking with people, like you said, your network is your net worth, so that's what's up.
I hit them showcases, man, try to sell beats to artists, and you know what I'm saying, and get the money back and build the relationships, and then I can go buy the equipment and everything, you know what I'm saying? So or they might got some equipment for you, they'll let you borrow, you know what I'm saying? So that's why the relationship is important.
Right.
Yeah, that's what
there you go. That's what's up, man. Okay, I like that answer. What's the greatest piece of advice that you've ever received, and what advice would you have for all the producers listening today?
Man, not to sound cliche, man, but the best advice I ever got, man, so far, man, was from a producer named Focus. And it was simple. He just said, keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like, simple. Just keep going. And that's for everybody, man. You know, you're going to have especially with being a producer, man, you're going to have your ups and downs because it goes slow, it goes fast. But you just got to keep pushing, keep going, keep believing, keep working hard, man. And don't take shortcuts. And like I said, keep networking and building these relationships and working with other producers and stay inspired, man. And just don't quit, man, because you quit, you know what I'm saying, 10, 15 years from now, you're going to look back, be one of those, I wish I would have person, I wish I could have, you know what I'm saying? So you don't want to be that, man. Just see how far you can push yourself and see how far you can go, because you just never know. It only take one song. You never know who got them beats in their email, man. It could be 5 years. So yeah, just keep going, keep pushing.
Dope, man. Thank you for that advice, man. And whenever I hear Focus, I'm going to listen. Everybody that listens to this show knows that's my favorite producer. And also, man, we love cliche on here, because even if we heard it 1,000 times, man, there's nothing like hearing it over and over and over again. It works itself into our subconscious, man. So thank you for that, man. Appreciate that.
No, definitely.
Okay, man. Well, if you have any more words for the listeners, man, here's your chance to let them know. If you want to let them know, if you want to be contacted, you can let them know how to contact you. And if you have any projects that you're working on that you want us to listen out for, man, let us know.
Yeah, man. Best place to probably hit me, man, is on social media. It's The Real Smitti. That's TheReal Smitti. That's all across Twitter and Instagram. You can also email me at smittybeats@gmail.com. And right now, man, just continue looking out for the music I have with my artist, Z Rich. You can follow him on Instagram at Z Rich Music. He used to go by Fiend. Also, look out for music I got with, like I said, I got some more stuff with Cee-Lo. We cooking up, and Tone Trump, man. So that's all I'm really concentrating on right now. And I got some other stuff in the works, but I'm just waiting to hear back, man. You know how that go.
Yeah. Okay. That's what's up. Are you talking about Fiend from No Limit?
No.
Okay.
That's why he changed his name, man. Because he got tired. Yeah, because his was THENE, but he got tired. I think he got tired of that as well, so he changed it to Z Rich. And of course, that's part of his name, so it makes it more personal. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, definitely follow him, man. He's a very dope artist. He's from York, PA. And we got some dope music, man. We got some very good dope music, man.
Okay. Well, thank you, man. Thank you for coming on Beats Grinding Life, man, and blessing us, man, and me and all the beat grinders, man. We definitely appreciate your wisdom that you spread, man. And beat grinders, you already know, man. This show is a mentorship, and this week you've been mentored by Smitti Boi. So
yes,
y'all keep grinding, and see you next week. Peace.
Here at Beats Grinding Life, we want to thank you for listening to another episode. We want to know, what were your biggest takeaways from this interview? Just go to beatsgrindinglife.com and leave a comment on this episode's show notes page. Also, while you are there, go subscribe to the podcast on iTunes. Just click the little button that says subscribe. If you could, please leave a rating and review. Rating and reviews are the best way to show your appreciation because it helps more people find out about the podcast. So until next week's episode, keep grinding.